I messed up. Let's see. Time to get back on this whole webcam thing. La da 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 da. You know what? Maybe I'll just keep this in my video. Hello, everybody. This is O'Keefe again, and today I'm going to talk about why the Mass should not be boring to us. Trumpet sounding, blah blah blah. Actually, this could be applied to any type of church. Should not be boring, but this one is special to the Catholic tradition. I'm going to talk about having a candlelight dinner with someone you love. That's so sweet. But really. So, for those who don't know, or may not be Catholic, or may be Catholic and they just don't know this, that's okay. It's not, not everybody knows. I do a lot of reading. So, anyway. The reason there are candles on the altar is not just, it's not just to look pretty. It's also representation of the Last Supper. And that's kind of like what we envision when we are, sorry, I'm wrapping this cord. That's what we envision when we are doing, or when we're having the Eucharist. It is like the Last Supper. So, here's my question. How many of you guys get bored during church? Oh, none of you ever? Okay, well then I shouldn't make this video. Let's be real. Okay, let's just be real. How many of you have ever fell asleep in Mass? Like at one point, it doesn't matter how old you were. At some point, how many of you fell asleep in Mass? I volunteer as tribute. Okay, so even if you haven't fallen asleep in Mass, I'll admit I have. I don't, not recently, I'm a big girl now, but, sometimes you get a Mass and you're like, I don't want to be here, I want to be in my bed. But the thing is, the Mass is something that should be, it's like the ultimate, okay, do you get excited for a date? Don't you, when you're about to go on a date, you get all your hair done up, and you get your face all done up, and you clean yourself off, and you put on your perfume, or if you're a guy, I don't know what you do, get your wallet ready, or I don't know. Anyway, so if you've been on a date, or if you've gotten excited for a date, or a dance, or this, or that, you get ready for it, and you get psyched for it, right? Like I do. Who doesn't love eating and then dancing with food in your stomach? Isn't that epic? I don't know, that might just be me. That's a lot like the Mass. So if you went on a date with somebody, you wouldn't sit at the dinner table. I read this. This is one of my favorite things I've ever heard about the Mass, because it's so true when you think about it. If you went on a date with someone you love deeply, well, how would you feel if in the middle of dinner they just start texting and you're like, dude, what are you doing? Or man, sorry, I'm not discriminating guys. It might be, girl, what you doing? Or something like that. I don't know. How'd you feel if they're like, you're boring me, do something interesting? Are you serious? Really? I bore you? Okay, then, why are you even here? When a person gets bored during Mass, that's kind of what it's like, because the way I like to see Mass, and it makes it really special, that's your date with Jesus. Jesus Christ is going on a date with you, and he is spending time with you. I mean, yes, he is with us all the time, but when you go to church, that's you're just giving him an hour. You're going to get bored during an hour? That is understandable under some circumstances, but not really, no. If I was told I got to have a face-to-face date with Jesus, yeah, I'm in. Let's go. Let's do this thing. Let's get this done. Let's just enjoy it. And that's what the Mass is. It's the ultimate, most perfect, beautiful date. Not only because, the person cares about you. You don't have to worry about, they're going to backstab you, or if they're in the relationship for the wrong reason. This is the ultimate example of love, and it just wants to be with you just for an hour. If you can come any other time, adoration, like a boss. But the consumption of the Eucharist is the ultimate gift in the Catholic Church, and that is what we look forward to. So that is I think the biggest reason why we should try not to get bored during Mass is because not only do we get to be in the presence of Jesus Christ himself through the body, but we get to be at the foot of the cross. That is his ultimate sacrifice during the Mass, in the Eucharist. That is what we are experiencing. His broken body, the broken bread, his broken body. The cup of salvation is the cup of his blood. That's why it's so special and unique. That's the... Oh, something's happening on my computer. Sorry. Anyway, that is why the Eucharist should not be boring. It is the most incredible experience of all time, and it's so cool to be a part of that, isn't it? Like, ultimate date. You guys, go back to school Monday. What'd you do this weekend? I'll tell you what I did. I went on a date with Jesus. It was pretty darn awesome. And we get to experience that every week. So, one of the coolest... Okay, I like to end this video on a cool note. One of my favorite people ever, she's incredible, is Mother Teresa, and she is so cool. And the reason why is she talks about the Eucharist like no one I've ever heard talk about it before. And I'm going to end with this quote. One of my favorite quotes by her, or one of my favorite things about her, is that she could not go, not only like a day, she couldn't go an hour without wanting the Eucharist or being in the presence of the Eucharist. Like, that is all we need. That is the only nourishment you need. Now, physically, our bodies can't sustain, but our spirit is sustained with the Eucharist as Catholics. That's what we believe as Catholics. So, basically, that's why the Eucharist shouldn't be boring. It should be, you get primed up. You get ready for that date with Jesus and prepare yourself mentally. Like, the Mass is not boring. And then, the Gospel and stuff like that, the homily, that's Jesus. That's conversation before the entree is served. But I mean, like, not the entree. That's the main thing. Is the Eucharist. The conversation is the Gospel, the homily is that, and the Mass is one huge prayer. So remember that tomorrow when we go to Mass. Mass is tomorrow. I'm excited. Let's get excited for that date. And so basically that's what I like to say. If there's any topics y'all would like me to talk about, just shoot me an email and spread these videos if you'd like. If there's something you don't like, please don't be rude. Just email me or write something polite and something cogent. I learned that word recently. So thank you for your time. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Yeah, Jesus. Oh, yeah.